is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Charlottesville continues to be one of the most beautiful cities in the South. Their capacity at Scott Stadium is 61,000, and this beautiful horseshoe design provides gorgeous views of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Cavaliers headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. On the move from inside his 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. It's the Sentinels offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And here comes the junior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball. Fullback's got it.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Sends it back in motion. Now on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Sentinels will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and take it back. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So Virginia's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chance, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Eli Holstein to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to throw it, Holstein. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. They'll send the back in motion. Fourth down, Holstein. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run the option. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, getting...
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Here's Holstein to throw. Finds his tight end. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
I know he's got the height and the weight at the tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure... People getting near him, continue to hit this running back, try to slow him down and cool him off.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Holstein. With the catch, it's Lewis. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard.
Find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice.
Maybe some room here. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Snags it, and he's open. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Cavaliers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Brings up second and goal.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Virginia! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
He'll return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. They'll move the wide receiver. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Goes to the option. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Swings it out to the flat. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. And the Sentinels will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Holstein finds his man. It's Courtney. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Looking downfield, it's Holstein. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Throwing, Holstein. Makes the grab. It's Courtney. He'll work his way down to the 28.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Caught over the middle. It's Courtney. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guy.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it again. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down to possession.
To cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job at this sign.
Virginia will call its first timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Sending its offense back onto the field. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Eli Holstein to throw. Stepping to the right.
Making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
Wide receiver going in motion. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The Cavaliers will hustle to the line. Gets the back moving. Here's Holstein to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these.
The timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Holstein Rushes on him. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
And this one is perfect. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Sentinels will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ollie, what's the story as we start this second half?
I caught up with the Cavaliers head coach coming out of the locker room. Coach told me he is thrilled with his transfer running back. This is exactly why they brought him. They expected big things out of him, and he has shown that he is capable so far here in this game. They want to continue that momentum behind the strong running game of his first half. Back to you.
Ollie, thank you. And the Cavaliers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. On the run, it's Lewis. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Finds his big tight end. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go play action with Holstein. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He'll try the left side. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And it's not a surprise so far in how this game is unfolding. Like, they're going to continue to feature this dude. Like, third downs, get him the football. Shoot, first downs, you're going to get him the football. Had a good start to this football game, and I expect we're going to continue to hear his name over and over in this one.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Looks as if we have a Cavalier who was shaken up on that last play. That is their junior quarterback down on the field, a guy they can ill afford to lose. Holly will update his condition soon. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Bring in the heat. What a grab with one hand.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback, you're happy.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. To throw, it's Gunderson. Here's a heat. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Throwing, Holstein. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Training staff will take a look and will step aside.
Bring back in. We not get him hurt in this game, please.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. The screen, he's got wheels. Makes the grab in their space. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Cavaliers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia! And the pummeling has started. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season. And he puts through the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Using his feet. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Well, it has not been an efficient day throwing the football tonight for this quarterback. And so at this point, trailing this late in the game, you just need somebody to step up. That time, he was covered, but you're just trusting your guy's going to have to climb the ladder and make a play. Great job on the defensive side, swatting it down.
He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. And the Sentinels will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Looks as if we have a Cavalier who was shaken up on that last play. The junior running back.
Jeez, stop getting hurt.
Get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. And the Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. There's a crease. Touchdown, Cavalier. Once he got some room, it was over. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a scintillating 57-yard touchdown run. And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to throw, it's Gunderson. Here comes the heat. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Virginia. A pick six.
And that defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick six.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Quarterback keeper. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Makes a move. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea is don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Sends it back in motion. They want to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. And he'll be brought down. The Cavaliers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers! What a grab in the end zone for 6.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. And talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scary.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
And he'll be brought down. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down. And the Sentinels send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. It's incomplete, and they've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Oh, no.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Thought this time would be a little bit.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
They booted away on fourth down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Back to pass on second down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man downfield. All kinds of room to the right. Inside the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Here comes the two-point try. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to execute. Job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. After this, it'll be a wrap. The give to the big fullback. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Behind the chains now on second and long. On the run, it's Fitzpatrick. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.